This is the kitchen in the upstairs apartment. It's really hard to see, but there are all these gorgeous curves of molding. Not mold, but the molding of the wood. Here, there you go. There you can see some curves.
It's all covered.
Look at this big, gorgeous window.
It's covered with just plastic paneling, so we don't know what's underneath here.
Right. Look at this great.
As if this place wasn't creepy enough.
Right. It's actually kind of funny. So anyways, this is one of the bedrooms up here. You got these great pop-out windows for heat and air.
Both these walls curve in.
Notice that the flooring structure curves and bows. And that your sister's very brave for being up here with me. This is apartment number 4. Here is the bathroom, which is freaking huge, as you can see. There was a tub. It's just a box of storage now. Stand and shower. It looks like a washer dryer hookup, or at least a washer hookup was right there. And again, if you look down, there's curves. This is bedroom. This is the first bedroom for apartment 4.
I think there's only one.
Yep, there's only one in here. So there you go with that. The doors are solid wood core doors, though, made to withstand. Now look at this corner curve, and again, it curves out. But oh, does it smell like animal pee up in here like you would not believe? Attic. Haven't been up there. Not going up there. As you can see, the power box is fused. This one's actually breaker, which is good. This mess would actually have to go. All right, this was considered a storage room. So, as you can see, a small little kitchen net in here, cabinets. Look at these cute double windows. I didn't even notice them the first time. And a window. And then this has a really large retro bathroom, right? And you can see that sink is actually inset into the wall, which is kind of fun and funky in itself. Be really hard to maintenance. So, pink tub.
More curves here.
Yeah, did you guys catch the curves on the ceiling? Just how it just rounds itself out, which is really amazing. More solid doors. Says storage, keep out. Call me if you need in. Grr. Key number 3. So here's the stairs down. There's a little inclination, or inclination, that's not the word I want. There's a little incline over here to the left of the camera on this flooring, but not much. Solid banister. Solid stairs. My big old fat butt can handle them really well. It's funny to watch your sister go tippy-toeing.
Scaredy.
She is scary. And there you can sort of see the camera is straight, and you can sort of see how it curves or how it comes down just a little bit. But from what I've talked to other people, that's the foundation sort of lowered in that the other half of this corner, which is the northwest corner of the building. The foundation has some holes in it. We've talked to a couple contractors. What the guy say that was about $4,000 or $6,000 to redo that whole entire one.
It was 4 for the foundation.
So 4 for the foundation, we could get that fixed. I don't know if you can see these little clovers that are cut into the wood, but look at this. It's hard to see, but this banner actually curves up and around. And as we go down, I have to sweep my head around, but it goes in and up. It's got this really great curve to it all the way around. And this wall, we believe, goes into the next apartment that we can't get into currently because it's locked and there's nothing that allows us in here, right? PVC pipe that, instead of running it through the wall, they decided to take it on outside of the wall, which of course, lazy man's way. Front door in the porch. This is apartment we'll call number 1. And as you can see, there's an incline down into the northeast corner of this room. And you can see, and what you can't see is down here on the floorboards, it's sort of pulling down. But again, from what I heard, it's just because the basement floorboards downstairs need to be reinforced and pushed back up. Jim Libretto actually had to do that at his house where him and Ashley live. And he did it a little bit over time, and straightened out the whole entire foundation of the house. Big, giant, gorgeous windows. I'm going to have Amber step in front of this window so you guys can actually see how big this window is. My lovely assistant and model. Showing you the mess and the chaos. And as you can see, you can't really see outside, but outside, I think we may have taken pictures. But there's a forest and grapevines that go completely around the whole entire house. A really great wraparound porch at one time. Well, I guess it's not wraparound, it's a porch. Take that back. Anyways, that's pretty solid. It does need some life back into it. The door frame going into this really cool retro kitchen. And in here is where your sister was thinking this should be an industrial kitchen. This should be the kitchen for the whole entire house. Back here could be a little pantry storage room because it's really, really, really tiny. As you can tell, there is a closet that's over there. Ceilings are falling down. Ceilings are coming down here. Definitely there's some water damage there that looks like that subflooring will need to be repaired. My biggest concern so far is not actually the foundation, but it's this one wall. This has been open and exposed to the elements. It's really hard to see, but it's all sort of collapsed down.
That's how we got in.
It's actually how we got in. But it's not, it wouldn't be that complicated to repair. You'd have to pull the porch off and work in. But again, it's completely doable and at my skill level. All right, so we walk back in here. You got a tiny little, well, I shouldn't say tiny little room. It's a pretty decent sized room. It's sort of normal. And, oh my God, the smell of cat pee. This woman had 236 cats, is what I was told, in this room, or in this house, this apartment we're showing you right now. Before she passed away, and it was reclaimed. Really sort of fun, weird, angled tub. I don't think I've ever seen one made like that. Bathroom.
I see this whole
area.
apartment as administration for a bed and breakfast.
Oh, absolutely.
So this would be an office. That front room that we saw would be the lobby, commercial kitchen. And then the other 3 apartments plus the storage room would be split up into bed and breakfast rooms.
We've heard from other people who have looked at this house that one of the estimated costs that they actually had was about $80,000 to gut rehab this whole entire house. Apparently, other than some of the foundation falling in, but that's $6,000 of that to maybe $8,000, and then the rest was just gutting it, redoing the subflooring, putting in new floors. Hell, we can get a whole bunch of that stuff at Habitat of Humanity and really keep the cost down. So the potential seems like it is here. I am going to try to get the key from our city manager. She's going to have to request it from the Van Buren County and get the key so we could look at the other apartment and get into the basement so we could actually see how bad the foundation is.
2 more apartments.
2 more apartments. But even with all this rot and wetness on the floor, this floor still feels like that it's solid. So again, I think it's just fix the subflooring, put new flooring in. This place could be a gem and be good to go. Anyhow, we're going to walk back outside because we are sweating, and I think we're done. And I'm mildly creeped out. Oh, real quick, and you'll probably put this in our email. I talked to the chair of the Historic Society. This building was made for a doctor who ran his offices out of here, but he turned this into an infirmary, and it was one of the first hospitals around this area. So that's a little historic marker that we could play upon here too, and Ghostbusters, blah blah blah. Anyhow, I think that's it. Thanks for listening.